you're being paid by the left to just look stupid on Facebook and the rest of the world. Listen to me. There's no such thing as a transgender person. But you know what? I'm going to identify as a medical doctor and say, sir, you have a massive condition. Figure out life. Figure out biology. It is ridiculous. It is wicked. Get ticked off. I don't give the flip.
Ladies, gentlemen, other, we are gathered here today to celebrate the life and untimely death of Christian Daddy. He didn't die, but you can consider his channel dead considering London dragged his wig so hard. We are here to commemorate the life and untimely death of this lovely Christian Daddy. His numerous points wrong really didn't help his cause, and his numerous points that were wrong were the cause of death. We will always remember our Christian Daddy forever. Now, let's pop one for our father. Hi there. Wow. If you see a teardrop fall down, it's because my ever so sad self is starting to cripple. Is that a joke? Hey y'all's balls! So today is a special episode of What the Actual Fuck? Okay, so today we will be responding to this man. He's a conservative priest that, does priest things. We don't know what those are. And he also posts internet content. I feel like God would say the internet is very unholy, and I would very much agree. Comment below if you're a sinner. So let's get on with responding to this salt and pepper daddy. Daddy.
Hey guys, Pastor Greg Locke here. You ever wish somebody would just make a quick video and just say what everybody else is thinking about the nonsense of transgenderism?
Oh, like the things you obviously prioritize, like suicide rate, unemployment rate, discrimination rate. But spoiler alert, Daddy doesn't address it. Definitely watches trans porn. I smell a hypocrisy.
There are only two, yes I said two, not 3, not 10, not 100, 2 genders.
Daddy likes to make a point that there's only 2 genders, boy and girl. And mommy would very much, did I just claim that I'm like married to him? No. And tranny mommy over here would absolutely agree that there are 2 genders. However, they are not called boy and girl. They're called bitch and bastard. Fuck boy, slut, whore, man whore.
You're a boy or a girl, that's it. I know Target can't figure that out.
Did you just come after my love? Come after Target again and I'll shove your... Maybe he's saying boy and girl because that's the only audience he's ever been around. Oh. Okay, well, we'll just leave it at that.
Figure out which bathroom you're supposed to use, okay? You're a boy or a girl. You're not in between, you're not both, you are one or the other. All this trans species.
Gosh, she goes from topic to topic like an ADHD 10-year-old. Trans species and transgender. Did he just base this off the fact that they both have trans? Does Daddy not know that one is very different than the other? Or are we just fucking around now? Are we just transgender, trans species? Both are pretending to be something that they ain't. Therefore, invalid. Okay, let's just be clear. Unless if you transition from a top to a bottom, trans species is not a thing.
I think I'm gonna be a dog. I'm a 45-year-old man. I think I'm gonna identify as a cat or a dog or a pig. Well, you know what? I'm gonna identify as a medical doctor and say, sir, you have a massive condition.
I love how Daddy invalidates his own arguments. Bitch, I'm gonna identify as a doctor. Oh, so you're saying you're not a real doctor? And you're trying to call out this transgender bullshit when you're not a real doctor? And obviously I've not done the research for this. I smell a hypocrisy. But now, based off of this man identifying as a doctor, he is a doctor, and we can't say shit about it. Sir, you have a massive medical condition, which I agree. Being trans is in fact, medical condition, and it's something that needs to be treated. But this man cannot come up with solutions to treat it.
Figure out life. Figure out biology.
Obviously, Pastor Dreadlock figured out biology because he literally just identified as a doctor. You're invalid, you're invalid, you're invalid, and you know why? Because Dr. Dreadlock over here identified as a doctor. Nothing to support it. Unlike gender dysphoria with transition, this doctor right here identified as a doctor. That way, he is a doctor, and you're invalid. Gosh, Dr. Dreadlock. You know, I was convinced that transgenderism was something of biology. Well, who the fuck told you that? Figure out biology.
There's only 4 types of people I can figure out in all the world.
Porn. Those lovely, sexy nuns. We have a saying when nuns go to the beach. Nuns out, buns out. Boys and girls. And that's the only 4. I'm crying. I was doing that before anyway, though.
4 types of people I can figure out in all the world. that even want to consider transgenderism. Number one, people with multiple personality disorder.
But Daddy, isn't that an entirely separate... Shut your goddamn mouth!
Number two, you're demon possessed.
I very much agree with that.
Number three, you're a kid whose parents is feeding you this nonsense and lying to you.
Now that one, don't kill me, don't lynch me, don't burn me. That does have some longevity in the fact that there are some parents out there who promote their kids being transgender and really want their kid to be transgender because it makes them special and it makes them unique and it makes them separate from all the other kids. That being said, I'm not transgender solely off the purpose of my parents. Okay, my parents really did help me with my transition, but that being said, before I even transitioned, we didn't know shit about transgenderism. We didn't know shit about transgender people as a whole. I was transsexual long before my parents. Wait, I was transsexual long before my parents or me even knew. I'm not older than my parents. What kind of endgame shit is, oh my God. But yeah, that's the one argument Daddy kind of did good with. So half applause to you.
Or number four, you're being paid by the left to just look stupid on Facebook and the rest of the world.
If I was paid by the left to look stupid on Facebook and the whole internet, I'd have a better nose by now. And I wouldn't look like the fucking moon man. But here we are.
Listen to me. There's no such thing as a transgender person. It is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous because Daddy can't understand it.
It is wicked. Get ticked off. I don't give the flip.
This man, this legend, became a doctor because he said he became a doctor and invalidated my existence. He's the fucking Thanos of the internet. He just dusted all these trannies.
I'm not writing a book on how to win friends and influence people. The morality of America is sick. It's base. It's low.
I thought the morality of America was based off of the American dream itself. Life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. If the pursuit of happiness involves you changing your body to fit the needs of your own self, how does that go against the morality of America? How does that go against the American dream? How is that unpatriotic or immoral in any way to enact this on your own self in benefit of your own happiness? If anything, we should just be happy people are keeping their own happiness and their own well-being in mind, knowing what they want to do in life, knowing where they want to go in their life, especially in their physical aspects. Gosh, this just seems like high maintenance bitching. Christian Daddy bitches more than any female I've ever met.
I'm telling you right now, there are two genders. That's it.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even...
There's no two ways around that fact. You can't change that biologically.
I can't change that biologically, huh? So I can change my hormone levels, my secondary sex characteristics, and that's not changing biology? Is that not changing biology? Is that not changing biology, Daddy? I think it is.
There's no way around it. There's two genders. Anything more than that, and you're smoking a pipe dream and being intentionally deceitful.
Pastor Grabinlock, I am being intentionally deceitful. You know, he might be comparing multiple personality disorder, transspecies, to gender dysphoria, and medically transitioning, and being transgender overall. But then again, I'm the one being intentionally deceitful. Well, maybe for him it's not intentional. I think he's just pathetic enough and just as much of a dumbass to base all his logic off an Alex Jones video. My overall thoughts on this.
Did you get my text about the nuggets?
Nuggets. What was I saying? So my overall thoughts on this. Look, Pastor Backenstock, I don't know what priest before you caved your asshole so deep to shove bullshit like this right up inside, only for you to take it out now. As we can tell, a lot of this was some easily debunked shit. He obviously just watched an Alex Jones video or an Amazing Chaser video about this and was just like, I'm coming for the trannies. So consider my tranny ass dead and invalid. And if you're a tranny watching this, you just got obliterated. You just got invalidated by the Christian Daddy himself. It's a true honor and privilege. Feel that privilege running through your veins. As you can see, the Salt and Pepper Daddy got annihilated, destroyed by the one and only London. Here's some of Christian Salt and Pepper Daddy's best quotes.
Figure out which bathroom you're supposed to use.
You know what?
I'm gonna identify as a
Figure
medical
out
doctor.
life.
Figure out biology. You're being paid by the
Wow.
left.
What an inspiring motherfucker. Anyway, thank y'all's balls so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do what you do, and I'll see y'all's balls in the next video. London. Out.
It's man.